Hello students, you are welcome in the lecture number 10 of a chapter of solid state. In the last lecture, we have started with the point of crystal defects and we have completed stoichiometric defects. One type of defects already we have completed, stoichiometric defects. What is meant by defect? What is meant by imperfections that we have studied? We know that crystalline substance is the substance where there is a regular arrangement of atoms or ions or molecules is present for a longer distance. But is there a crystal perfectly crystalline in nature? That is studied with the help of defects. It is observed that there are certain disorders, irregularities present in the structure of crystal. Those irregularities in the structure of crystal, disorders in the structure of crystal are known as crystal defects or imperfections, not perfections. What are the reasons? That also we have studied. Defects in the crystal occur because of faster rate of crystallization. If the rate of crystallization is very high, crystallization takes place in a fast manner. At that time, crystal defects occur. So the better way to minimize the crystal defects is to decrease the rate of crystallization. Crystallization must be done slowly so that defects are minimized. Further, defects are minimized whenever the temperature of crystallization is absolute zero. And there we have seen that in certain cases, intentionally, impurities or intentionally defects are produced. By producing the defects, manipulation in the better properties is done in the crystals. Better properties are enhanced, increased in the crystals by increasing the defects. In certain cases, they are intensely done. Intensively they are done. And then we have studied that there are three types of defects. They are point defect, line defect, and sheet defect. Point, line or sheet, that is plane defects. And first type of point defects are there only in our syllabus. Again, those point defects are of three types. What is meant by point defect? Point defect arises due to irregularity, disorder in the sequence of points occupied by the basis, occupied by the particles. When your lattice points are disorderly occupied by the particles, defects are produced known as point defects. There are three types of point defects. Which are those three types? Stoichiometric defect. Second, impurity defect, which we are studying today. And the third is non-stoichiometric defects. Here, non-stoichiometric defects. First one, stoichiometric defects we have completed. What is meant by stoichiometry? Stoichiometry is nothing but a ratio of atoms in molecule. For example, in MgCl2, what is the ratio of atoms? 1:2. 1 magnesium and 2 chlorine. So ratio of atom is fixed. That is known as stoichiometry. Or ratio of ions, cation to anion. NaCl 1:1, 1 Na plus 1 Cl minus. Ratio of cation to anion is 1:1. That ratio is not changing. Even though defects are produced, even though irregularities are produced, Stoichiometric balance is not disturbed. Stoichiometry is not disturbed. Stoichiometry is not changed. They are known as stoichiometric defects. And in stoichiometric defects, we have seen vacancy defect, where particles are missing, atoms are missing. Then we have studied self-interstitial defects. Particles are incorporated in the interstitial positions. We have studied Schottky defect, Frankel defect. Schottky defect taking place in the ionic solids. Frankel defects also present in the ionic solids. Reason for Schottky and Frankel defect we have studied. In Schottky defect, coordination number is very high. Size of cation and anion is almost same. Very small difference. Coordination number is very high. And equal number of cation and anion are missing. So ratio remains same. They are nothing but the Schottky defects. In Frankel defect we have studied coordination number is low, but the ratio of size of anion and cation is very different. Size of anion is very much bigger as compared with the size of cation. Therefore, cations move from original site and they occupy the interstitial position. They are Frankel defects. By all those defects, stoichiometry is not disturbed. That is the account of last lecture. Now the next point, second type of defects are impurity defects. Here first one is substitutional impurity defect. Substitutional. See what is meant by impurity defect. In the main substance, main particle, main crystalline substance, some of the impurities are incorporated. Some of the lattice points are occupied by impurity particles. The main particle of that substance is known as a host. Main particle of a substance is known as a host. And the particle which is added as an impurity is the impurity particle. Some of the impurity particles occupies the host positions also. This is first type of substitutional impurity defect here. Here what is happening? Copper, see this is a structure of brass. It is a structure of brass. In the brass, copper is nothing but the main metal, host metal. Brass. Brass is alloy. Solution of metals. One metal present in less proportion, other metal present in the large excess proportion. So solution of metals, that is metal alloy. Two metals are together. Main metal, host metal is nothing but copper. The size of copper and the size of zinc is almost same. So what happened? Some of the copper particles are replaced by zinc particles. So zinc is nothing but the impurity metal and copper is host metal. Properties are enhanced. Properties of copper are increased. Better properties are increased. And this type of defect is produced, known as substitutional impurity defect. This second type, one more type of substitutional impurity defect take place by this manner. So how it is taking place over here? If the substance like NaCl is considered, ionic crystal, NaCl, ionic. To this NaCl, if the impurities of SrCl2 are added, see what happened? Na plus and Cl minus, they will occupy the particular lattice points in a sequence. But what happens is that if SrCl2 is added, Sr has oxidation number higher than sodium. What is the oxidation number of Sr plus 2? Plus 2. Plus 2. It is losing 2 electrons. What is the oxidation number of Na plus 1? So what happens is that Sr plus 2 is known as aliovalent impurity. Aliovalent impurity. What is meant by aliovalent impurity? It is the impurity ion which has higher oxidation number as compared with the host ion. Host ion has oxidation number plus 1 and impurity ion has oxidation number plus 2. Therefore, this is known as aliovalent impurity ion, and whenever this type of impurity ion is added, what happen? See here, it has a oxidation state plus 2. It will replace 2 Na plus ions. See, here is one Na plus ion missing. Here also one Na plus ion missing. And one Sr plus 2 is added. 2 Na plus means 2 positive charges are missing. And those 2 positive charges are balanced by Sr plus 2. So is there disturbance of stoichiometry? Yes or no? No. Stoichiometry is not disturbed. Stoichiometry, ratio of charges, cation to anion is same. Ratio of charges is same. 2 Na plus are replaced by 1 Sr plus 2. This is the second type of defect produced, substitutional impurity defect. One more substitutional defect, impurity defect, is nothing but interstitial impurity defect. Interstitial. If we see, this is a structure of SS. What is meant by SS? Do you know SS, short form? Long form of SS. Stainless steel. Stainless steel we are using in day-to-day life. Stainless steel is alloy of iron and carbon. Here, the regular particle is iron. Lattice points are occupied by the iron atoms. These are the lattice points occupied by iron. And in between we know, what is this space? It is known as interspecial space. Interstitial space. Carbon atom which has very small size, they will occupy the interstitial positions, and hardness of iron increases. That is known as stainless steel. So, at the start of defects, I have told you, intentionally sometimes defects are produced. Here it is intention to produce brass. Convert copper into brass by addition of zinc impurities is intention. Here also it is intention to convert iron to the stainless steel. Still it is intention to increase the better properties, best properties, to enhance the best properties. They are second type of defects, impurity defect. One more third type of defect is there, non-stoichiometric defects. Non-stoichiometric means stoichiometry is not balanced. After the defect, stoichiometry is disturbed. Here first one is nothing but metal deficiency defect. See, no doubt in some of the cases stoichiometry is balanced. In some of the cases it may not be balanced. They are non-stoichiometric defects. First one is metal deficiency defect. See, what is done in the metal deficiency defect? The regular substance is NiO, nickel oxide, NiO, regular substance, where Ni has oxidation state of +2. NiO is a regular substance, Ni plus plus and oxygen minus minus. So plus 2 charges, plus 2, they are nothing but the Ni plus 2 ions, and minus 2 means oxide ions. This type of effects, metal deficiency defect, is produced where metal is existing in more than one different oxidation states. Nickel has oxidation state Ni plus plus. It also has oxidation state Ni plus plus plus. So whenever the impurities of Ni plus 3 are added to Ni plus 2, this type of defect occur, metal deficiency defect occurs. What happen in this structure? You will easily come to know from the structure also. Here one Ni plus 2 is missing. Plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2. So here 1 plus 2 is missing. 2 positive charges are less. But how they are balanced? Here 1 Ni plus 3 and 1 Ni plus 3. How many Ni plus 3 are there? 2. Minus 2 plus 2. 1 plus charge is excess. Minus 2 plus 2. 1 plus 2 1 plus 1 charge is excess. So plus 1 and plus 1 plus 2 charges are excess. They will balance these charges. But deficiency occur. Metal deficiency. Ni plus 2 is less. Charges are balanced. Charges are balanced. But one deficiency hole is produced. And this is known as metal deficiency defect. Second one is metal excess defect. Metal excess. Here in metal excess defect, what happen? Zn plus 2 and minus 2, plus 2 minus 2, plus 2 minus 2, they are there in sequence. Whenever some of the zinc neutral particles are added over here, it is observed that neutral particles occupy the which positions? Interstitial positions. Due to their smaller size, neutral atom, zinc neutral atom occupies interstitial positions besides the ions, plus 2 and minus 2 ions. So here excess atoms are there. So metal excess defect. Here is also ion excess defect. See how this defect is produced. Zn plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2. Then minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 is there. But here Zn plus 2 ion is in excess. Whenever zinc oxide is heated, it is observed that zinc oxide on heating get converted to Zn plus 2 oxygen and electrons. See the reaction is like this. Zinc oxide on heating converted to Zn plus 2 plus half O2 plus 2 electrons. So whenever zinc oxide is heated, Zn plus 2 and minus 2 are there. But besides that, what happen? Excess of Zn plus 2 ions are obtained. Those excess of Zn plus 2 ions occupy the interstitial positions. And electrons, 2 electrons are there. So 1 and 2. These electrons are also there in the interstitial position, balancing charges. So this type of defect is nothing but the metal excess defect, excess ion defect. And one more, by anion vacancy. Anion vacancy. See here, this is the vacancy. Actually, this part is nothing but a vacancy. Whenever sodium chloride is heated with sodium vapors, sodium chloride, whenever treated and heated with the sodium vapor, what happens is that sodium, neutral sodium, Na plus ion in excess deposited at the surface. Therefore, Cl minus ion present in the internal layers get diffused at the surface and produces the hole, and that hole is occupied by the electrons. See, there are electrons. How the electrons are produced? Na and Cl minus. Whenever Na neutral react with Cl minus, get converted to Na plus Cl plus 1 electron. This is the reaction. NaCl directly NaCl minus means if it is Na plus with Cl minus it gives NaCl and 1 electron is obtained. So what is the reaction? The reaction is such that sodium chloride is treated with sodium vapors. Excess of sodium in the form of ion is deposited at the surface, and electrons present in the internal layers get diffused at the surface. Cl minus ions present in the internal layers get diffused at the surface, leaving behind electron hole. Electrons which are released at the surface occupy the hole. This is known as EF center, and it gives the imparts color. It imparts color to the NaCl. So with that, we have completed all the defects.